All right, welcome back. We are here with episode number 35, I think, of the East Carolina Pirates Dynasty. We have a little more player editing to do, so we're going to start off with that. And then we're going to get into the preseason, and we're going to get that all situated, look at our schedule. We're not going to set up a recruiting board until after week one because of what the computer will do as far as scouting and stuff like that, and I don't want that. So, we forgot to edit my son's number. I don't like his number. I think he's good equipment-wise. I think he has everything he wants. But, number-wise, oh, there it is. 80 is not going to be what his number is. 82? I don't think so. I wore number 17 in high school. But he might do something different. 5? How does he like 5? Number 2? Single digit possibly. 8, 16. 18. 6. I think we're gonna go with 5 for the kid. Alright, so he has chosen number 5. Like I said, we're gonna keep his gear the same. So that was that one. Now we get to update and edit our defensive players, make sure they're looking the way they should. Jared Nelson, start with him. Number 98. Say I'm okay with that number. It's fine. This Revolution has got to go. He is gonna go the Revo Speed and Speed full cage maybe. I can dig that. Visor, none. Shoulder pad height, we're gonna go down to 10. Left sleeve, that's fine. I'm okay with all that. That's what he wants, that's what he wants. And I'm good with all that. So that'll be Jared. That's what he likes to wear, that's what he likes to wear. Done with him. Then we have Sean Burnett here. I think this was our first signee this past recruiting, and he needs some help. He needs some help. 93. I'm thinking of him more of like a 70 number. I don't know why, but I feel like he's gonna wear 70. And that's fine. We gotta fix this stuff though. This is no good. Standard. Let's go Air XP. What's he like here? Nope. Try to mix it up so that guys look a little different. I don't want them to all look the same. Two-guard running back, that's fine. Drop him down to 10 again. Left sleeve. We'll give him black sleeves. I like these sweatbands, but I don't think I'm gonna give him them. There we go, none. Okay. Wristband, white. Let's go wristband team color. And we're gonna get rid of the leg brace. Ankle, instead of that, we'll tape them. And we're gonna give him none. That's fine. And we'll go low cut here. So that'll be Sean Burnett. That's fine. We'll go with that. Get Sean going. Get Sean going. All right. Defensive tackle. No changes there. That's outside linebacker Zach Hill. Make him look decent and go 50. Huh? Why do they keep giving these revolution things? Jeez, those look so ugly. All right, so Zach, he doesn't look too bad as is. We're gonna go with 50. I'm gonna go with 52. I think he has an allegiance to Ray Lewis, and we'll keep that. But we gotta get this. We gotta get this better. Zach Hill, we're gonna get him. If I go in and I can figure out how to edit these guys once I get into a Dynasty, what I'm gonna try to do is get the good face masks onto the Revo Speed helmets, but we'll see. So I think I might give him a visor. Not a dark one, just a regular one. Shoulder pad height, we're gonna go down to where they belong. And he likes that. We're gonna go thin on that. And we're going to go double wristbands black. And give him a little go in there. Ankle braces, for some reason they love that. We're going to just tape them up. Do high. And then we'll just do the bands. Go black. And we're gonna give them a back plate. See what he looks like there. There we go. All right, so I like Zach. He's looking good. Then we have Jake Venables. Came over, but he's not going to play this year, so it's not a huge deal to update him. But Anthony Stanford, we will have to. And 55, I'm okay with that number. He likes that number. I like that number for a middle linebacker. Let's get it, Anthony. All right, so shit, we're definitely not doing that. We go with that. Or I might go with the Revo Speed And try Speed Robot. I think we'll go with that. And do we give him a visor? I think he wants a visor too. He's already set up there. He likes the short sleeves, that's fine. And just being a team color, that's fine. These damn ankle braces, we're going none with this guy. And we're gonna go high socks, no bands. Back plate is fine. Okay with the helmet. Okay, Anthony Stanford's done. Now we got some D-backs to do, I believe. They're all going to stay the same. Okay, so Lamar Swain. Definitely need him in there. I don't know if he's going to wear Colby Gore's last number. I'll mix it up a little bit. Don't have many options here. Oh, I don't know. Number one, I don't think we're going to do that either. I don't like that for him. I think he can wear an 8, though. Okay. Lamar Swain, we got that equipment. Revolution, bye-bye. He's going to be rocking the robot, for sure. And I think he should probably get a visor. I think we like the visors on those guys. We're going to go down to 10 there. Maybe 0 for him. Left sleeve, jersey sleeves are going to be tight. Left sleeve. Just going to rock the one sleeve with him. And I'm okay with the bands he likes, that's fine. Calf band, let's go team color. If he likes it, I like it. He's gonna go mid, low cut, that's fine. A little flak jacket maybe? That's fine. I don't mind that. Natal? Yeah, let's get Natal. There's Lamar. He's gonna see some playing time. He's one of our highest ranked guys, even though he came over as a what's it called? Junior college player. These guys are all good. I don't think we're gonna have any number changes. Dan Moss from our existing players, but let's see what Dan Moss. He's a freshman, he's coming in. I don't know what numbers we have available for him. 6. Do we 6 it up? He does like 2 though. 2 could be his number. I think we're gonna give him 2. Kick-ass safety. He might redshirt, but I think he deserves the 2. And I think we're gonna give him Speed Robot. Let's see what this looks like with the dark Nike. Let's go Air XP and let's see if I like the robot running back better. I think that's Daniel's son there, shoulder pad height. 100, huh? Hell no. Go down to 10. Gotta get him these. Any sleeves at all? What's the half? Bottom half maybe? Let's go top half. Let's go none. Maybe top half. And then get him. Take wrist normal. Take glove. I'll go with that. And tape glove normal black. I'm only gonna give one dark visor to one guy every incoming season, because I don't want to go too crazy with it. Bicep band, that's fine, I'm gonna go with that. Then ankle braces, none. Gotta go high socks, the team color. Flying around out there. Actually, we're gonna go. Let's go low and no bands. Okay, let's try that out. All right, so that's gonna be Dan Moss. So we're good with him. And I think that's all our guys. Everyone else has already had, so we've already edited them all. Now, there's a couple things we do have to mention. Jordan Johnson was suspended for 6 months during the spring semester, but he'll be back for the start of the season, so no big issues there. Emmanuel Hickman, though, was suspended for 6 games. He tested positive for a substance in his supplements, so we will not have him for the first 6 games. So that makes the Michael Swift move over to D-tackle. You know, he could always switch back and play a little DN if we need him, but I think we're set at DN, but we'll see. Because D'Angelo McKinney, he has been dismissed from the program. So we will not have the services of D'Angelo McKinney this year. And barring how things turn out academically, we have some pretty rough news. Currently, there's 3 guys ineligible from our calculations and how they performed in the summer. But those 3 guys are going to be, we have right tackle Matt Morgan, I believe, is ineligible. Let me just check my thing here. Check my academic workbook. I'm pretty sure he's currently ineligible for this upcoming season. Hopefully that'll turn around during the season, but right now, I believe that's the case. So right now we have, no, not him, Matt Morgan's fine, it's Sean Bailey. So we're gonna have to start Jordan Johnson. Luckily, he came off of suspension, but he's gonna have to be the starter because Sean Bailey currently is ineligible. Then, a big hit on defense, Aaron Ramser, senior right now, is currently academically ineligible. He has an overall GPA of 1.94. Oh, 1.97. And then, with real sad news, Demel Hickman, our kick returner, is currently academically ineligible. He has a 1.94 GPA. So we need to get them some extra time, hopefully, in the classroom so that they can take care of business. But we'll see. Right now, I don't know what's going on, but Game seems to have frozen. Oh, here we go. We're back. We're back at it. Okay. So that's where we're at as far as suspensions, things that happen, academic ineligibility coming into the fall after spring and summer camps. So now we get into the actual upcoming season, which will be nice. Where we get to see where we're at after preseason and update our schedule and set our depth chart after the other items we just talked about. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to redshirt players and see if any of these guys we're going to redshirt, which I'm not sure of right now. That's how we take a look at it. Okay, so quarterback, right now Holton's got to be the starter, so we can't redshirt him. And Gag, like I said, I only redshirt freshmen, so there's no freshman there to consider. None there either. Fullback, we need him apparently, so we can't redshirt him. Wide receiver now. So Steve Falk the fourth, I plan on getting him on the field, so I don't think I'm redshirting him. Fines, I can't. So I think we're not redshirting anyone there. Tight end. Do I redshirt one of these guys? We've always pretty much gone with 3 tight ends. Kind of, DeMarcus will probably act as a backup fullback in certain big and heavy packages, so I'm thinking we don't redshirt any of those guys either. Now, Brandon Potts, we can probably redshirt him. Get him an extra year in the weight room and see if he can increase his progression going forward. So I think we gotta redshirt him. Left guard, can't be. We don't redshirt those guys. No redshirt there. So we have enough backup linemen that we can shift and still redshirt Brandon Potts. So I think that's the goal there. We're going to redshirt him. Now him, like I said, Emmanuel Hickman, we don't have him for 6 games. So we're not going to be able to redshirt Jared, unfortunately, because we're thin as it is. So these guys are going to be our backup to backup. But if we get one injury, we're going to have to bring him in. We might be able to, though. Maybe if we redshirt Jared Nelson, once again, that'll get him some extra time to learn the system and hopefully get a little better in the offseason. Because Emmanuel Hickman will be back after 6 games. So I think we redshirt Jared Nelson. And then right end, we leave Sean Burnett, because I don't think we could be that week. Just in case of an injury, then, you know, who knows? Plus, we need some special teamers. I don't want to put all the starters out there. Now, D'Angelo McKinney, he's kicked off the team, so we won't have his services. So we'll just have 3 D tackles there, and there's no freshman there anyways. Now, Zach Hilt, do we redshirt him? There's a lot of guys here left outside linebacker, but we also need some guys for special teams. So he's currently the 4th left outside. Where else are we at? Middle linebacker. We got a lot of linebackers. So we could probably redshirt him. No red shirts available there. So we could either redshirt Stanford, or I say redshirt Zach Hill. Or both. Do we redshirt both? I don't know if we can redshirt both. Stanford is probably not seeing the field much. Then we got Jake coming in next year. But I don't think Zach Hill is going to compete next year for sure, depending on how he does progression regression style. Geez, what do we do here? Kind of want to get him on the field at Stanford, so maybe we redshirt Stanford. We're gonna have maybe redshirt him. We'll keep Zach Hill available for special teams and some sub packages possibly. Get him some experience. We have no one to redshirt here. No one to redshirt there either. Dan Moss, do we redshirt him? Probably not. He's going to play. He's going to play. I should have redshirted Son Gibson last year, but I didn't. But Dan's going to play. So I'm not redshirting him. Can't redshirt anyone there. So that's going to be our red shirts. Okay, so we redshirted a couple guys to help with depth. And now we're going to take a look at the depth chart. All right, so like I talked about in the spring game and stuff, we got Holton Ahlers. He is going to start, and Brian Gagg and Reed Herring, but I'm putting Reed ahead of Brian here. So we got Reed as the backup, Brian Gagg as the third guy. Now, Brian's only a sophomore, so that we have some depth there, but we're gonna have to look at a quarterback this upcoming recruiting season. But we'll talk about that next episode. So Darius and Trace, I think they're going to both play, but I think I'm going to put Trace as the starting back. He's a redshirt junior. Darius is true senior, but he's coming off that injury and he didn't play the last 9 games, so he's definitely going to be pretty slow going, I think, in the beginning. So, and then we got Tay Williams. We're going to work all these guys in pretty much. They're all going to get, but I think I'm making Trace Christian a starter. Fullback, Carlos Brown. We're going to replace Zach Bird with, where's our other backup tight end? We're going to go Brandon Butler there. And then he's going to be replaced by our other tight end that we got as a backup, Marcus Cannon. So I'll have those guys there backing up Carlos, which you never really use a fullback anyways. So Leroy Henley and Blake Prohl are the first starters, which is fine. Tyler Snead, that's who we're going to have there. That's fine. Steve Falk the fourth, Midrion Vines. Okay, obviously Zach Bird's not going to be there. But who else gets on the field here? We're going to use them all. But I think we're going to mix around Vines and Josiah Hatfield. But we're going to get all the guys on the field. So pretty much all 8 are going to play, I think. We're not redshirting anyone. We're getting some players on the field. And that's just going to be what that is. Tight end, Zach Bird. We got to move Brandon Butler to there. And then we're going to move DeMarcus Cannon to there. And we'll be set at the tight end position. Left tackle, Deontay Smith. He is going to be backed up by Noah Henderson. And then we'll put a right tackle as a backup there. Jack Doyle. So that'll be our left tackle situation. Left guard, Donovan Noel. Sean Bailey is academically ineligible, so he cannot play. Jordan Johnson will have to be a backup. And then instead of Fournette there, we're going to put Peyton Winstead as the backup there. Now center. Right now we're going to start Jason Fournette. Not saying Peyton couldn't replace him, but right now that's just the way it's going to be. And Bailey cannot play, so we're going to replace him with Jordan Johnson. Now Jordan Johnson, he's going to be the starter anyways, so we already had him as a starter, but Bailey's got to go. So right now Bailey's going to be backed up by Peyton Winstead and Jason Fournette, or Jordan Johnson is. Matt Morgan, we're going to get Doyle here as the backup. And then we'll put Noah Henderson as the third guy there. So that's our offense depth chart. And I feel pretty confident about that. I think we'll have a pretty good team there. We'll see how we start off the season. Chance Purvis, he's going to start. He's coming in as a starter. Travion Freshwater is not going to back him up, though. Trey Love is going to back him up. And Emmanuel Hickman, he cannot back him up yet. So, but he can be the third guy. Actually, we'll make another guy just so he's not on there. We'll make Travion Freshwater there. Now the right end, Chandon Hickerson's going to start again. He proved that in the spring game. Jaron Freshwater, though, he will get on in some sub packages for sure. And instead of Emmanuel Hickman there, we're going to replace him with a, let's say, I don't know if we have any other guys, Sean Burnett. So that's right now. Defensive line wise, Swift currently is shown as a starter, but we are going to replace him with Haji Badri. D'Angelo McKinney, once again, cannot play. So we have to get another guy in there. Go Trey Love right now, but Jameer Faison will replace Trey Love. And so right now we have 3 D tackles. And currently, this is going to be the order, so we're going to have Haji Badri to start, and then Demir Faison and Michael Swift. Between those 2 guys, we'll be subbing those guys in. And then we have some ends to get some depth. Outside linebacker, we're starting Saba. But Angus will probably also get on the field. And then we also have Stringer who'll back him up, so that's going to be our depth there. But Warren Saba, coming off of last year, impact player, he's going to start off as an impact player. We expect big things out of him. Now Xavier Smith is going to start over Bruce Bivens. He's an All-American starting off the year, so we have one bright spot. That's definitely not going to work there. Jake Venables can't play this year. Chad Stevens will be the 3rd guy, and Anthony Stanford. Oh. We'll just put Jake as the backup to the backup. Oh. Never mind, he can't play either, so we'll have to put another linebacker in there as the backup. Let's put Zach Hill. All right, so that's our middle linebacker situation. Like I said, right now, that's where it's at. Once again, Aaron Ramsey cannot play. So, I guess we have some options here. Because right now, Miles Berry is set to be the starter, but we could put Alex Angus there. So say we put Alex Angus there. Then we have Miles Berry back him up. And then we can put Zach Hill as the backup there. So that could be an option. Right now, I like that option. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but I think that's what we do. So we have linebacker, we have Saba, Xavier Smith, and Alex Angus. So Alex Angus gets on the field, even though he's backing him up. And we can get some players out there. So cornerback, Juan Powell, I liked what he did, I'll be honest with you. Jaquan McMillan kind of filled that role as a slot corner. I feel we did a lot better with him there. So I think Lamar Swain does come out. But I'm going to make Juan Powell the boundary corner. And Lamar Swain the field corner. And then Jaquan McMillan's going to stay there. And then Malik Fleming, right now, DeMel Hickman can't play. So we have to hopefully get him available so that we can get him on the kick return side also. So Devondre Robinson, he's going to remain the starter, but we are going to see Jaren Rainey and Dre Wilson in some sub packages. We'll have to see what they're better at as far as. But Devondre, he's a senior. He worked hard in the offseason, and he said he was going to come back playing better. So right now, it's looking like Jaren Rainey is probably going to see more. He's a little better in pass coverage, especially man coverage. So, and press, he's not that much worse than Devondre. So, I think that's what we'll go with there. And then we got Daniel Charles for sure. Nolan Johnson's going to back him up. And then the other strong safety, we're going to work in Dan Moss. Does he get on the field? Jonathan Coleman. I think we put the true freshman out there. Like I said, I think other people will play, obviously. Patrick Nations has to back him up. That's fine. John Young wants to be a good kicker. Punter. That's fine. Probably put Patrick Nations as a backup punter just in case, because I don't want to get Jake injured for his senior year. We've got 2 senior guys, so we got to look at kickers and punters also. So quarterback, kicker, punter. Now, as far as that, we know Josiah Hatfield is going to be the kick returner for sure. And instead of Blake, maybe we put Steve Falk the 4th back there. And Darius Penix, that's never going to happen. We put Tyler Snead as the back. And Leroy Henley will replace with... We'll put Vines back there, that's fine. Okay. Darius Penix, I guess we can just replace with... This guy's never going to see it, but... let's go Jaquan. All right, so punt returner, we're gonna have to put Hatfield back there. And then we'll put Snead as his backup, since he's used to catching that. Then we'll replace him with Vines. That's fine, they're never gonna see that. So, okay, so that's where we're at with that. Kickoff's gonna be Jake Faraday, that's fine. Long snapper is going to be Peyton Winstead. Then he'll be backed up by Jason Fournette. So that's cool. Okay, so we're good there. The only thing I didn't do is I forgot to go back. We're going to edit the players down to based on the injury ratings for the freshmen. To do that. All right. Just so we can get realistic injuries. Don't want to skew that. So we're going to go back in and edit players. So all the freshmen, we got to go back. All the new people, we got to go back and change their injury rating. Back down. Okay, so he is going to go down. So he's going to be even worse of a player. So fullbacks go down 20. So he'll be a 44. Okay. Wide receiver. Bonner has got to go down 2. He is going to be minus 10. So 73. Okay. And Steve Falk the 4th has got to go down minus 10. To 69. Okay. And that's that. Okay, now we go to tight ends. We're going to go Butler. It's got to go down minus 20. To 45. And Marcus Cannon. Gotta go down to a 53. Left tackle Potts. Gotta go down to minus 70 for O lineman. So he's at a 4. But I tell you, this works because I had 3 offensive lineman injuries last year and they weren't related to picking up a fumble. So it was pretty nice to see that because it's pretty cool when you get offensive linemen that actually get injured, when this game usually is notorious for never having an injury. Okay, right tackle, that's it. So left end, Jared Nelson's got to go down 40. All defensive players go down 40. we're going to take him down to a 39. Sean Burnett, injury rating goes down 40. Another 39 here. Okay. Deep tackle. One there. Inside linebackers at Hill. And we'll have him 87 to a 47. Okay. Middle linebacker, Jake Venable's got to go down. To a 46. And Anthony Stanford. Go down. To 47. Okay. We're getting there. We're almost done here. But we just want to make it as realistic as possible. Marsh Swain. Put him down to a 42. And that's it there. Free safety, nothing. Strong safety, Damos. And it'll be a 43. Okay. So I think that's all we need to do there. Correct. Let's get out of there. So now we can go and we're going to do a custom schedule. Let's see who we're going to play this year. Now, I've already done basically a random pick at the schedule. We do have we have to go at Hawaii this year. We're going to have to set that up because they came to our home last year. So, okay, so we have some rivalry games and some other setup games here based on our rivals. So if they set up a rivalry game, normally I keep it. Ball State game, that's going to go. So that is going to go open because that is not on our thing. So we're starting right off with conference games. 4 in a row. Then we got rivalry games. I believe those are set up rivalry games. Let's check it out. Let's hold on. My school facts spreadsheet. I got our rivals are Marshall, NC State, and UCF. So these aren't our rivals. However, they are setting up these games because I think there are other teams. Notable series: North Carolina, South Carolina, Southern Miss, Virginia Tech, West Virginia. So I'm okay with keeping those ones. But this open week, I think we're going to have to travel to Hawaii. At Hawaii, we had a home and home away with them. Or a home and home one with them. So that's fine. And then, North Carolina and South Carolina have been set up. This is supposed to be a neutral site game. I don't know why it's not anymore. But it was. Till I edited it out. But I don't know if we're going to play both of them this year. Let's change it up. We're supposed to play... I'm okay with playing North Carolina. That one we set up. But we probably won't set them up each year like that. So we play North Carolina at home. And now we have to play either Washington or Maryland was what I set up as. And I don't see either of those guys available this week. Let's see if they're available next week. Maryland's not available either. Neither is Washington. So maybe we just keep that then. We'll play our rivalries since those ones are open. And those will have to be the teams we play. So it's not looking too bad. Home game, let's see. We have at Hawaii to start. At. Then we have 4 games in a row at home, but that's not going to be... We're going to have to play this one because it's supposed to be a neutral site game, but we'll go there. Okay, I'm okay with that. So we start off at Hawaii. Like I said, last year, they came to our home and we kicked the crap out of them, 52-17, I think. So they're going to be looking for blood on the long road trip for us. That's pretty much going to be a 11-hour, 12-hour flight. So then we have SMU at home, where we went to SMU last year and won a pretty nice game. It was a tough game. Then we got Tulane. We didn't play them last year. At Memphis. So that's a game we had at home last year, and they ended up beating us, I think, by 2 points there. Then we have Houston, where we went to Houston last year and they kicked the crap out of us, but this year we get them at home. Then we have a rivalry game, not a rivalry game, but a notable series. East Carolina, North Carolina, the Battle of North Carolina. Then we go to South Carolina, right below us. Then we have Connecticut at home this year, earlier in the season. That was our last game last year. We actually shut them out, so they're going to be looking to ruining that for us. Then we got to go at USF, that's who we played last year's senior game. We beat them. And UCF is going to be... We'll probably have homecoming Connecticut game, because hopefully we should take care of business there. But then UCF are a rivalry game there. Then we go at Temple, which when they came last year to our so that could be one. It could be a very cold game. And then we have 2 open weeks, so 2 bye weeks, and then we have to come home, play Cincinnati for senior night. That's gonna be a tough one. So an interesting schedule. We start off. We play, holy crap, we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in a row. We got to change that up. We can't have that. I don't mind playing South Carolina, but we're going to try to make a bye week in there, and we'll play them down here. Because we got to have a little break in the middle of the season. So that's not a bad start. So we'll start off, we'll play 6 straight games, then we get a bye. Then we'll play 5 games, then a bye. Then we have senior night. So I'm okay with that. So let's say that's going to be our schedule. Okay, so we're going to keep that schedule, and now we get to start the season. Like I said, we're not setting up the recruiting board. We're going to advance, and that's where this episode is going to end. So that was our preseason 2014. Next episode, we'll set up our recruiting board, and then we'll start getting into games. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.